Starting behind the plate on opening day for the Buffalo Bisons, we've been waiting on the arrival of Josh Thole, and he's ready to go. Already got some experience behind the plate here in the ballpark downtown. He caught a couple of bullpens. How do you see the ball early?
Yeah, it was good. It's always good to get here early and see how the park's going to play, how it is to see more than anything. So it'll be different when the lights come on too. But it was good. It was exciting to get out there and kind of get back in the flow of things.
This off season and going through spring training, I know you worked a lot on receiving and the defensive side of the game. What are some of the things that you really want to execute once you get the games under your belt?
I just think getting more confidence in my game calling. That's first and foremost. No question about it. If I can really understand what pitchers want to do, follow scouting reports and all that stuff. We're fortunate that we have more advanced stuff here, so we can do that. And then of course, stay on my throwing and blocking, receiving, just kind of keep them things tightened as much as I can.
How much flexibility do you actually have to call the game the way you see it developing, or are you constantly looking over at the corner of the dugout?
No, I mean Ricky gives me Ricky and Obi give me free reign. If they see something that maybe I did something wrong, they're going to question me about it. But that's like anywhere you go in baseball. But it seems like I'm going to have free reign in it. So we'll see once the season gets going.
If the task at hand for Josh Thole could get any more difficult, you can throw in a knuckleballer in there as well. R.A. Dickey not only throws the knuckleball, but he throws it with a little more velocity than what some of the other guys would tend to throw the knuckleball at. What kind of level of difficulty, or what does that wrinkle add into things?
Well, more concentration than anything. It's fun catching RA. It was my first time this spring having a chance to ever catch a true knuckleballer, and just how the tempo of the game, how he wants to work, and really understanding what he's trying to do out there. It's tough calling a game. You got to mix counts of when you want to throw the fastball and when to use different pitches like that. So I really got to stay focused and really understand each pitch to pitch what we're trying to do.
You like working with this staff so far?
Yeah, this has been great. I mean, pitching staff's been great. Just trying to get a feel out for a couple of the guys that didn't see in spring training. Like Manny just getting here and stuff. So had a chance to catch him today, get a little bit better feel too.
How much of a difference is that for you, even with guys that you've maybe been with the last couple of years? Do you find an automatic comfort zone when it's time to squat behind the plate?
Well, it definitely, being with these guys, all spring gives me more. It's more of a trust thing than anything. I think if I can get these guys on my side, for when it's crunch time, and that we really work together. Whether if I say something, whether they disagree, we got to come and meet in the middle somewhere. So I think that's that's important, and having that opportunity in spring definitely is makes me feel more comfortable.
All right, we'll look forward to watching you through spring and then into the summer as well, Josh.
All right, thank you.
We continue to meet the Bisons, one of the newest, Mike Cervenak. You're no stranger to the International League. Do you like your time in Buffalo?
So far, it's been good. The 2 days that I've been here, I've enjoyed myself. A little stressed out about finding living quarters, but outside of that, it's been a great time.
Mike, that's one thing that fans may not realize on the outside. Not everything is set up when you guys come to town. You've got to find living quarters. You've got to find the nearest grocery store and get set up before the team packs up.
Yeah, it's very difficult. We got 2 days, about 2.5 days to find a place to live. So essentially, in that second day, you have to decide where you're going to live, and we're kind of caught in that process right now.
But it must be nice to finally know that the season was right around the corner.
Definitely. It was a long spring training, playing when you get in, it's going to be nice to play games that count, definitely.
New organization for you after a couple of years in the Phillies. They did give you an opportunity to make your big league debut. What was that experience like for you?
Oh, it was an incredible experience. It was great to have my parents come out and see me play in a big league game. It was something I always hold very special to me, and I was excited about that chance.
What makes this opportunity, not only to play in Buffalo, but to be with the New York Mets, the right fit for Mike Cervenak?
Well, I'm hoping they're going to need a right-handed bat off the bench at some point in the season, and I'll be able to fill a role with them. And I think I have a little more legitimate opportunity with them than I did with the Phillies.
You've got an opportunity to fill a number of roles here in Buffalo. What are the main target lists for Mike Cervenak when you head into this season, and where exactly have you been lined up to play?
Well, I think I'm going to see some time at third base, the corner outfield positions. We got 4 really good outfielders right now, so when somebody needs a blow, possibly go out there, and little first base to alleviate Ike when he needs an opportunity to get a day in, and also they want me to learn a little bit of second base in emergency situations. So that's kind of what's on tap. Seems like a lot, but
can you pitch?
I would say yes. I don't think many coaches would say yes.
The third base is where we've seen most of the spectacular plays, at least in this ballpark, from you. You made some great diving stops towards the hole. Do you pride yourself on taking the D?
Well, I think one of the big knocks on me is, like, people say that I don't have a position to play once I get to the big league. So I think I really try to concentrate on shoring up my defense so that isn't a question mark when I go up if I get a chance.
Mike, at the plate, this team looks like it is not only lefty-laden, but a very strong offensive club. You got to witness it a lot in spring training. You guys were scoring 6, 7, 8 runs a day. Think that's going to carry over once the competition begins for real?
You know, I hope so. You know, if you look at us on paper, like you said, we're a very good offensive club. Having said that, though, I've been on a lot of AAA teams that I've said this is the best team that I've ever been on, and we've come out and struggled. You know, the International League is difficult to hit in that first month and a half with the cold weather, so I think it'll be a good indication that first 2 weeks of the season.
What kind of advice or guidance can you give to some of the guys that are making their IL debut, or even some of the younger guys that are making that first taste at AAA?
I think the big thing is not to get frustrated in this league. It's a long season, and it's easy to do, you know, to get frustrated right off the bat, and you kind of have to stay with it and know that once June, July hits, that you're going to get your numbers.
Mike, best of luck as the season begins. Thanks so much.